Rich, four-time MMA world champion with the second most MMA fights in the world. I'm here live at Rage in a Cage at Wild Horse Pass Casino. This is my co-host, Jason D. Hart. Jason, we've got some great fights tonight, but one in particular is the super heavyweight Rage in a Cage world title. What do you think about that?
Man, I'm excited to see these guys get in the ring, man. There's a lot of weight coming in here. They're going to be banging it out for that championship for all the fans to see tonight.
Hey, Eric Flood, he's 6'8", 380 pounds, against Vince Lucero, who's 6'1", 300 pounds. Jason, that's almost 700 pounds in this cage.
Man, at 6'8" and 6'1", these guys are going to tower over this cage.
Hey, I can't wait for this fight. I know you can't wait for it. I know you can't wait for it. Watch tonight at Rage in the Cage at Wild Horse Pass Casino.
Well, here we go, Doomstar. We got the heavyweights coming into the ring. What do you think about this match?
This match is going to be interesting. I've seen Kevin fight several times. He's out of Las Vegas. He's trained with a lot of good fighters and great coaches in Las Vegas. He's no joke. He's heavy-handed. I think this is going to be one of the better fights tonight.
Well, I've also noticed his corner man is the guy on Sister Wives. I think that guy's got like 4 wives. He's from Utah. He's a big superstar on cable.
Next Rage in the Cage, Friday, May 11th. Make sure you grab your tickets early. I guarantee this show will sell out.
I am with Kevin Absher, trains out of Las Vegas, Nevada. Now, Kevin, you train with Forrest Griffin, UFC standout. You've trained with some of the big guys like Big Country. You trained with some of the top guys in the UFC. How are you prepared to fight tonight?
It's exciting. I mean, you know, you train with guys of high caliber, and the guy I'm fighting tonight is, from what I've seen of him, he's a stand-up fighter. He's a guy that comes to fight. The kind that we should make an exciting fight for the fans. I mean, it's going to be 2 guys going at it, and it should be a lot of fun.
Oh, we got Dan Charles coming to the ring now. This is a knockout artist.
Absolutely. He's representing ACS, one of the top MMA schools in the country.
I'm with Dan Charles from ACS, Arizona Combat Sports. Dan, you are undefeated, 5-0, stepping into Rage in the Cage. Tell me a little bit about tonight's fight.
Well, I'm fighting a guy, I don't know much about him, really doesn't matter. Hails out of Las Vegas, Nevada. Like I said earlier, he's coming into my state, Phoenix, Arizona. He's trying to make a name for himself on me, which everybody knows will not happen. I come from the best gym in Arizona, Arizona Combat Sports out of Tempe, Arizona. We come to bang every time. I guarantee a knockout, hopefully a retirement tonight of the guy I'm fighting.
Man,
so, fireworks.
That's some big words, man. I'm going to tell you what. I interviewed him too. He said he trains every day with a guy named Forrest Griffin.
Yeah.
Does that mean anything to you?
That means absolutely nothing to me. I train with the best in the world every day at Arizona Combat Sports. I train every single angle of the fight game, and I will show you tonight why I am one of the best up-and-coming heavyweights out of Phoenix, Arizona.
Wow, I can't wait to see this. He's planning on going ahead and retiring this guy, he said in the interview.
Yes, this is going to be an interesting fight. Very large men, very experienced, come from great camps. I think this is going to be one of the better fights of the evening.
I expect fireworks here. With the knockout record that Dan Charles has, I think he's going to be going to the UFC soon.
Absolutely, I totally agree.
Valley Protective Services, your elite security service in Arizona.
You want a shot at MMA and boxing? No experience necessary. Contact UCFCAZ.com. Want to fight and Rage in the Cage? Contact John at john@rageinthecage.com.
Easy Tattoo, Scottsdale's premier tattoo studio.
On the fight card, first on my left, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing black rocks with white and red trim. He is 6'2" inches tall, 242 pounds. He's sponsored by Shop Sure Dog and Throwdown, and trains out of the Throwdown Training Center, hailing from Las Vegas, Nevada. He is Kevin Absher. His opponent on my right, also wearing black trunks with white and red trim, fighting out of the red corner. He's 6'2" inches tall, 239.5 pounds. He's sponsored by Monster Cable and iSport Trains at the Arizona Combat Sports. With a record of 3 wins against no losses, ladies and gentlemen, Dan the Big Heart Charles!
Well, here we go. I can't wait to see this. ACS versus the Throwdown Academy.
You know, Demon Dog, this is going to be interesting. I have a feeling it's going to be a barn burner.
Yeah, it looks like 2 big guys. Most of the time when you see this, that's all it is. They just go after each other. Let's see if we get a touch of gloves here. Oh, there's a Superman punch. He's coming in real hard on him.
Wow, these guys are really exchanging.
Looks like a mean right hook there. Oh, another one. He's still pounding him. Oh, it's over.
Wow, that was unbelievable. It's probably one of the greatest onslaught on the ground I've ever seen in Rage in the Cage history.
Yeah, just kind of like you said there. You know, it didn't look like a referee stoppage. It looked like Dan stopped when he wanted to.
I was really hoping the fight went a little bit longer. I really wanted to see a little bit of strategy, a little game plan on the ground. What can I say, though? The fans seem to really love it. Look at this crowd. Tremendous crowd we had tonight.
Oh, yeah, and the guy on the ground, man, he's still out. His legs are stiff. I mean, I haven't seen him move yet.
You know, Down Charles, I got to give him a lot of credit. Like we said earlier, he's definitely one of the upcoming fighters. He's no joke to deal with in this industry.
Yeah, I look to see this guy in the UFC. You know, he trains with a tough camp. Seems like he trains every day. His cardio's up. Looks like he's ready to bang.
Boy, I tell you, Dan Charles just doesn't seem to calm down. Boy, he still looks like he wants to fight.
Oh, yeah. Here we go with the replay. He come in with that Superman, unguarded. I don't understand that.
Yeah, you know, it seemed like they were exchanging, but it seemed a little sloppy a little bit, but it seemed like they finally connected, and there you have it. It was a quick knockout.
That right hook, that was all it took right there. Bang. He was so hurt, and then that left and the other right, I mean, the guy was out before he hit the ground. One more time with the replay.
I have to say that Superman punch was one of the funniest Superman punches I've ever seen.
Oh, yes. Again, unguarded, you're asking to get your chin checked. And there it was. Wow, Dan Charles.
I'm really happy for Dan Charles. Charles has been putting a lot of work into his fight game, training ACS. He's definitely doing a great job. He's progressing. He's a young man. He's a nice man. And I'm really, really happy for him.
Well, you can also see in the crowd shot there, you know, he has a large following. A bunch of guys come out to see him fight. Born to Bleed, get your fight swag. Check out borntobleed.com.
Title Boxing, the #1 boxing and MMA apparel company in the world.
The Octagon Radio Show, check it out every Saturday morning on 1060 AM. Remix Watches, how do you remix? Go to remixwatches.com or check out retailers nationwide. No Fear Energy Drink, the title sponsor for Rage in the Cage. You have it or you don't. Well, we're going back to Rick now for the decision. Hey, Doomstar, looks like the ref's talking to Dan about not stopping.
Well, it's not the easiest thing to do, stop fighting while you're punching.
Ladies and gentlemen, the official time, 13 seconds of the very first round, the fastest fight of the evening. Your winner, fighting out of the red corner,
Wow, I really enjoyed that knockout.
Dan, you are a stud. Coming over there at ACS with all the boys, came in and you just started throwing bombs. Talk to me about your training regime.
Well, first and foremost, thank you so much to my family, my friends, my fans that came out to support me, and all the fighters at Arizona Combat Sport. First things first, if you want to be a top-notch fighter in any fight sport, come down to Arizona Combat Sport. Arizona Combat Sport is the best guy on the planet. #1, baby. Come get some.
Hi, I'm with John Petrelli, the Rage in the Cage matchmaker. John, tonight we have some super heavyweight world title for Rage in the Cage. We got a guy 6'8", 350 pounds versus a guy who's 6'1", 300 pounds. Tell me a little bit about this fight.
It's for the vacant super heavyweight title. Eric Flood is the 350-pound fighter. Vince Lucero, who's had over 40 professional fights. He's fought all over the world. He'll be fighting for the vacant super heavyweight title tonight. Big guys, somebody's getting knocked out. That one isn't going past round one.
So you think this is going to be a quick fight?
I think whoever lands first is going to be standing and be the winner.
Wow, can't wait for this fight.
Tattoos and piercings aren't accessories, they're works of art. At EZ Tattoo, we take the utmost pride in our award-winning work. Utilizing the latest technology and safest sanitation procedures, our artists are here to help with any questions or concerns. When it's time to turn your body into a canvas, we're the place to go. Owner Myron Larrabee invites everyone to explore Scottsdale's oldest and most respected tattoo studio, EZ Tattoo in Scottsdale.
Roland, we're here at Rage in the Cage Wild Horse Pass Casino tonight. Can you tell me a little bit about the new sponsorships that we have going on?
Our new sponsor is No Fear. It's a beverage drink. We're really excited about them because they're going to be our title sponsor. Along, they're going to sponsor the fighters eventually, and what can I say? We're really excited about the sponsorship.
To get into the cage, no fear.
No fear.
Hey, Wild Horse Pass Casino, this is Rage in the Cage. I'm here with Roland, the Doomstar Sierra.
We're back with the super heavyweight title fight at Rage in the Cage.
Hey guys, I'm with the behemoth, Eric Flood. Now, if you guys don't know this, Eric Flood is the largest MMA fighter in Arizona. 6'8", 350 pounds with an 82-inch reach. Are you kidding me? How do you think you're going to do tonight?
You know, tonight I'm looking to come out and just use my reach advantage with this gentleman. He's, you know, a little shorter fighter. And if we go to the ground, we can go to the ground. I'm a blue belt under Phil Torres. Back home in Stockton, I'm from California. And, you know, it can go either way. My stand-up is real nice, real heavy hands that come real quick, or we can go to the ground. It doesn't matter to me.
Eric, what's your experience? You know, the guy you're fighting tonight, he's fought in the IFL. He's fought in King of the Cage. He's fought in some of the really big shows in MMA. And now here you are facing him for the super heavyweight title for Rage in the Cage.
You know, I feel, you know, I don't disrespect him at all. He's been around for a while. But he hasn't seen an athletic fighter as myself, you know. I mean, I played 20 years of basketball, All-American this, played arena football, this and that. I've had a lot of accomplishments, and I guarantee you've never seen an athletic fighter as myself. So, you know, again, I take nothing away from him. He's a good fighter. He's been around for a while, but he has to step in the cage with me just as well as I got to step in the cage with him.
Here we go with big Vince Lucero.
Vince has been around the world. He's fought some of the best MMA fighters ever.
Yeah, this guy's been around since I was a fan. I've been training 10 years.
I'm with Vince Lucero, El Mato, the sledgehammer. So I don't need to ask you tonight, are you going to be the hammer or are you going to be the nail?
Hope so. I don't know. This guy's pretty damn big. I might have to take him down and nail him down from the bottom. He's big. He's a big boy.
You're fighting for the super heavyweight title tonight, Rage in the Cage. You're fighting Eric Flood, who's 6'8", 350 pounds. You're 6'1", 300 pounds. You know what, guys? Rage in the Cage, this is the largest amount of weight we've ever had in the cage. You're almost 700 pounds in the cage. How do you feel about this fight tonight?
Worried. Always worried about the size. I fought Tim Sylvia 6'8". I fought him, so I'm used to fighting, you know, bigger guys. I'm used to fighting heavy guys, so it's just another fight. You know, got almost 50 fights. They just roll right into another.
Now, this is a title you once had. Are you excited about getting the belt back?
Yeah, I know I don't have a long career left. I want my belt back. I'm going to get my belt back.
Hey,
it back before I retire.
You guys heard it here. Rage in the Cage. Vince Lucero said he's going to get his belt back tonight. Hey, you know what? I wish you the best of luck. I know you're from Casa Grande. I'm from Coolidge. We kind of have a little rivalry, but I'm going to be there supporting you tonight.
Thank you.
Good luck, man.
You know, Demon Dog, this fight's going to be interesting. These guys are awfully big.
Yeah, they're towering over the cage here. Both of them are 6 foot plus, 300 plus pounds. It's going to be an annihilation of big men.
You know, I've seen Vince fight over the years. He's fought Tim Silva. As you know, he's the former UFC world champion. He's extremely experienced. Eric Flood, I don't know a whole lot about him other than he's a very large man. So it's going to be very interesting.
Yeah, I think this one is going to come down to conditioning and who can outlast the other. You know, they both seem very calm for getting ready to fight for the title right now. Some guys fight that way, though, better.
You know, if I was a betting man, I would have to put my money on Vince Lucero only because of the experience.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say, but I never like to count out anybody else. You know, another opponent can throw that overhand right haymaker and put him out.
You know, I remember Vince Lucero way back in 2000. We used to do shows in Casa Grande. He is one tough man.
Yeah, I've seen this guy. The last time he won the belt, he won impressively. You know, he's got good skills. His ground skills are unbeatable for a heavyweight. You know, I think if they do take it to the ground, he does have this match in hand.
You know, it's really interesting. As you know, Vince Lucero is a big man, but next to Eric, he looks like a midget.
Yeah, he really does. I saw Eric at the fight, you know, behind the backstage, and this guy is just warming up, and the guy he's warming up with, he towers over him. It's hard for him to even hit mitts because how big he is. Well, here they go. Looks like the exchange is happening. He got into the clinch there.
You know, Eric's doing a really good job pressing him against the fence, utilizing his size and weight, controlling Vince.
Yeah, a lot of times the guy on the cage, though, he's playing possum, waiting for the other guy to wear himself out, holding him there.
Absolutely. You know, Vince is a veteran. I can see him just kind of pacing himself, seeing what Eric has.
Well, so there's a lot of striking you can do from the clinch while the guy's breathing and just trying to hold you there. He's using all of his strength to hold him there, it seems like. Almost as if he's trying to bulldoze him into the cage. I'd like to see more strikes out of Eric here.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised the referee is leaving them against the fence for as long as they've been. I like to see the referee break them up, let them exchange, open it up a little bit.
Yeah, it would make for a more exciting fight, but you know, it seems like Vince Lucero feels that this guy's getting a little tired. He's throwing some strikes in there to try to neutralize the weight and try to take and overpower this man.
Well, it just looks like Eric is very inactive. It looks like he just basically, he looks uncomfortable, actually, to me.
Yeah, it seems like maybe he doesn't have his wits about him yet in this fight. And he needs to gather something because this looks bad in the judge's eyes.
I'm really, really surprised the referee's allowing this. I mean, Eric is just laying on him. He's not doing anything. He's not active.
Here we go. There's the breakage we're looking for. What's going on here?
Oh, it looks like something happened. I'm just curious if Eric got hurt.
Well, he's saying his shoulder, but I didn't see anything hit his shoulder. I think that maybe it was just too many knees to the belly that might have neutralized him in the liver shots, and, you know, maybe he's in pain, he just doesn't want to show that, but I didn't see anything happen to the shoulder there.
Yeah, I don't understand what happened there. You know, I've seen a lot of fights before, but, you know, sometimes you got to fight injured, you know?
And that's how it is, you know. Sometimes, though, the injuries, they may be too great to keep fighting, and so, therefore, he might have made a good decision to go ahead and pull himself out there if he thought he couldn't continue.
Yeah, I'm not too happy with this. You know, I wanted to see a little bit more fighting. You know, if your shoulder hurts a little bit, you got to rough it through a little bit, and that's why you're an MMA fighter.
Well, and again, Vince Lucero showed many MMA skills there. He was throwing knees, punching, trying to get out of that clinch. The guy's 350 laying on top of you against the cage. It's going to be hard to get out there. At least he was active trying to fight. EZ Tattoo, the only studio to go to for the best in service, style, and sanitation. At Scottsdale's oldest and most respected tattoo studio, each job is a work of art. Utilizing the latest technology, the state-of-the-art facility has award-winning professionals for when it's time to turn your body into a canvas. We also specialize in body piercing. Pick your style and our award-winning piercing artists will take care of you. For professional, innovative tattoos and piercings, come to EZ Tattoo in Scottsdale. Well, let's go back to the cage now, Doomstar, for the official decision and see what really happened out there.
Yeah, I'm very, very disappointed in this fight. You know, I was expecting a lot more out of Eric. You know, he laid against Vince the whole fight, didn't really throw any punches, didn't kick, and then he says he's hurt. I don't understand it.
I'd like to congratulate Vince Lucero on a good job winning his belt back.
You know, Vince, I'm so proud of Vince. You know, Vince is one of those guys, he doesn't care who he fights.
Well, here they go. Let's see what happened.
Ladies and gentlemen, the official time, 1 minute 41 seconds in the first round. Due to injury and retirement from Blue Corner, your winner, fighting out of the red corner and new Super Heavyweight Champ,
Yeah, I'd like to say congratulations one more time again to Vince Lucero for retaining that belt one more time.
Oh my Lord, that guy is big. Thank you, Eric. I'm not gonna lie, I got almost 50 fights. I fought Tim Sylvia. I was more scared of this guy than Tim Sylvia. He's something else.
Vince, you've been doing rings in the cage quite a while. You've traveled the world doing mixed martial arts.
Hey, you know, I'm 40 years old. I have 2 belts now. I got to give a special thank you to my girlfriend up there. I love you, but I'm with kind of an asshole feeling, you know, trying to work, trying to train. My training partners at Jam, Master Jason Breeze and Bill Parker. I got 2 more of my training partners in LA Boxing, Jonathan and Jacob. Thank you, brothers. Hey, come see us. Jab Fitness, Kyrie, Elliott, LA Boxing. We have 3 locations now. I'm at the Awatuki one. Come see us, we'll work you out.
All right, I'm going to turn things over here to Mr. George Martinez, CEO of No Fear Energy Drink. There you go, George. Thank you very much. And on behalf of No Fear Energy, you have it or you don't, you have it. Congratulations on the super heavyweight title. Here's your belt.
Not bad for a 40-year-old fat guy, huh?
Thank you.
Well, there you have it, our new super heavyweight champion, Vince Lucero.
I'm really happy for Vince. He deserved it. He's been around for a long time.
Yeah, that title really belongs where it's at, right there on his waist.
You know, this show was really, really good. It was exciting. Other than the main event, I was hoping there was a little bit more action. But once again, Rage in the Cage stepped up and produced a great show once again.
Well, there you have it, Rage in the Cage TV. Join us again Friday, May 11th, 2012 at the Wild Horse Pass Casino for Rage in the Cage. Also join us next Saturday for Rage in the Cage TV at AZTV. Many tattoo artists claim to be ink masters, but we have the plaques to prove it. At EZ Tattoo, our award-winning artists guarantee the best and safest work there is. Turn your body into a canvas at EZ Tattoo in Scottsdale.